Vintage got the heat.
Hey, welcome to Unpacked Radio. I'm your host, Norris Pope Johnson. Out with me, DC Baddest.
Hey.
How are you doing, my love?
I am blessed.
Well, before we get into the shenanigans,
Yes.
what are your goals this year? What are your goals? What are your dreams?
You really just caught me off guard, but I
You
mean,
know,
just
that's-
right
that's
off
what
the
I do.
top.
That's
yeah,
what I do.
That is what you do. Basically, to maintain a healthy lifestyle, to continue on that path anyway, and to not be a procrastinator. I am definitely a procrastinator. That is something that I suffer with. I don't know why, I just do it. But it seems like I work better under pressure, so I don't know how that's going to play out this year. And to definitely have my businesses take off and just put more into it and make sure that my family's good, and that's it. I'm focused on five, that five, and myself and God, and that's about it.
You still going to try to sneak out to Atlanta on me?
I definitely am, but that doesn't mean that I can't still, be part of Unpack.
We'll figure it out.
We will.
I think my goal is to be more patient. Sometimes I realize in myself that I have to let the game come to me. I need to work on my patience, and I need to work on my teamwork skills. Other than that, I think I'm trying to be almost a better husband, but those are my two main goals.
Yes,
The good
it's
husband already got that one, but those things I realize, as the year progresses, I need to definitely work on my patience and just letting the game come to me.
Okay.
That's what I need to work on.
Well, I think you're an awesome team player, just so you know that.
Other people would disagree.
Well, on this team.
Yeah, other people would disagree.
Okay.
Now, we recently had some chaos in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to apologize to my other half, and I'm going to apologize to anybody else that unfortunately have some good brothers who I served in the military with, worked at DOD with, who are Caucasian. But white supremacy is definitely real after the shenanigans that happened a few days ago at the Capitol. Because if that was anybody else, it definitely wouldn't have went down like that.
Definitely would have been
They
a different
definitely
situation.
birds my whole profession. So whoever let those people in the Capitol, I'm hearing officers was taking selfies and all this other stupid stuff. Breach of security and violation of your security clearance. So how do you feel about that before we get into shenanigans?
I'm just, where I shouldn't be in disbelief, I really am in disbelief, because I really did not think that it was this bad. It's like we've taken years off of what we've worked so hard for, our ancestors and the people who actually fought, bled, and died in the name of this democracy. Just seeing a black man, a black woman take office is causing this much rift. I mean, I just don't believe it. It's causing so much division in between homes and families. It is sad, and we definitely need to bring prayer back into all endeavors and all walks of life. I don't care who you are. Everybody needs to start praying. Whoever you pray to, we need to continue that and make it a lot stronger.
Amen. Well, now we done with that depressing news. It's time for the shenanigans.
And shenanigans it is.
Yeah, shenanigans it is. We got a new little segment coming up. It's called As DC Baddest and the Pope, where we unpack the issue. We have a letter we're going to read live on air. If you would like to send your letter to us, you can reach us at Unpacked Radio on Instagram. You can reach us at unpackradio@gmail.com. And you can reach myself on my Facebook page, Norris Johnson Jr. Where can they reach you at, DC Baddest? They want to unpack their issue and write you a letter.
If you want to write me a letter, hit me up on DC's Baddest on IG. And on Facebook, I am my government name, Alicia, Alicia Coe, Coe.
All right, we are going to be talking about red flags in a relationship, and I'm selling everybody out. I'm about to go Derek, Jake, Steve Harvey Jr. on all you dudes out there. So everybody go out to be mad with me. But some of you ladies going to be mad too because you fall for these red flags. You fall for the fact that I told you I live in the basement with my mother and I'm going through a divorce and you ain't never seen my mama house. You fall for that game. You the one that fell for it. You gonna let me borrow your car all day long while you working and then I bring your car back on empty. You fell for this. So sometimes it may be your fault. Now I got a good friend. I got my guy, my main guy, Andrew Wilson, a.k.a. Just Drew, from Adult Conversation Reloaded. And it's going to get real grown in here. And he said he's selling out the ladies, so you better be ready to fight, DC.
I'm ready.
All right, we be ready to be back after this commercial.
What you mean I gotta fight? I gotta fight.
Ready, Drew?
Vintage got the heat.
Welcome back to Unpacked Radio. I'm your host, Norris Pope Johnson. I got with me DC Baddest.
Hey.
And I got with me my main guy, Just Drew.
Yay, yay!
You funny.
I'm here.
And this is the wildest man on earth.
Man, listen.
And we are talking about red flags in relationships. Now, some of y'all fellas gonna get hurt out here because you the one that chose.
Let me get this shit off. I
You
can't
the one
breathe.
that chose these issues out here.
Listen, we can't get nobody sick now.
When? Oh, I ain't sick.
No, he definitely can't. He got to be COVID tested all the time.
I'm trying to tell you.
Government job, baby.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right, first red flag issue I'm going to throw out there that men and women fall for, mainly women. Let's talk about, I posted a few days ago, the upside down phone.
Oh, that's classic.
That's a class. You want to take this one first, Just Drew?
That's classic shit. So first of all, like when you just meet somebody and you're in the dating stage, your phone shouldn't be out anyway. So that's a red flag in and of itself. Then to have it out, well, that's disrespect. Then to have it out and go here with it, right, upside down. So, because everybody know, like, people nosy as fuck. So if we sitting at the table, I don't care who you are, when that motherfucker light up, automatic, boom. Don't nobody want you to see that. You know what I mean? When you out with me, I don't want you to see that princess with the big butt is calling. What you think?
DC.
I think it's disrespectful either way. Like you said, put your phone up, especially if you're courting for the first time. And you know I'm old school because I said courting.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe in courting.
She said courting.
I think that's what ladies need to revolt back to, because that's why they're being treated like these thoughts out here, because they don't know how to, they don't have any foundation. And if you've been taught to court, you've been taught to do it the right way. So with that being said, I would appreciate it if you would put your phone away instead of turning it down. It's just a thing of respect for me. It shows that you're disrespectful if I got to see this.
But I got kids. It might be an emergency.
Turn your phone on. I didn't say turn it off, but I don't have to see that your phone is down because it's that busy. It's that much going on. And that's the case. Just put it out. Put it in your back pocket. Check it momentarily. But all of that,
But my grandmama in the hospital.
that's fine. And she's still going to be in the hospital with your phone in your pocket or not, correct?
True
Yes.
shit. True shit. Let me put this motherfucker up. I don't want to get her pissed off.
I'm just saying, I don't understand that it can be played both ways. So I don't do it. I'm not a person that have anything to hide. So if I walk into the room and my phone on the table, I barely can find my phone 9 times out of 10. I'm running to it, or the kids bringing it to me. Hey, mom, the phone ringing. Other than that, I don't have to hide anything.
Yeah, I know.
I don't. You know,
Now, me
You look like you ain't hiding nothing.
I don't have nothing to hide.
Oh, fine ass self. Let me give you my number when I leave.
Oh wow, I'm good.
Me personally,
Yeah,
You
cause
already told me.
Yeah, cause I ain't shit anyway.
You ain't shit. You
I'm a
already
walking
told
red
me.
flag. I'm a
Yeah,
walking red flag.
Exactly. I don't need that drama.
my personal opinion, if you stupid enough to fall for it, I'm gonna try it. Every once in a while, you gotta try your hand and see who's stupid enough to fall for the game.
Wow.
So if you stupid enough to fall for it and not pay attention to the ultimate red flag, that I don't want you seeing those notifications pop up, then I'm gonna play you like a fool, and then I know I can really play you. I
Wow.
can play all types of games with your emotions.
Y'all gonna have me in my feelings tonight.
You gonna have you in your feelings
Yeah,
tonight?
I think so.
Now, you know, before I was a street pass, I had a life now, kids.
So listen. Though. I'm gonna give you this. See, I got game. The first couple of times I go out with you, I'm not even bringing my phone in the motherfucking restaurant.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I'm not taking it. You know why? Not cause I don't want you to see anything about my phone, but you need to have the impression that I'm giving you my undivided and don't nothing else matter in this moment but you.
Oh, so you don't hit up with the you fake
That's
me out special
that's
joint.
that deep. But for situations like that, to me, I do believe that men do that. But that's only for a woman that they really desperately they're definitely into.
No. We trying to get some butt.
Okay, so it don't even matter.
Don't even matter. It ain't,
Shit on her
man, listen. We trying to get some
Yeah,
butt.
what on her face?
If that's the butt we trying to get,
Oh wow.
we gonna do what we gotta do to get it.
Okay.
I mean, I just seen some dudes out here with some butter faces. I mean,
Yeah, man. It's that dangly thing in their throat that they chasing.
Wow.
Next question.
I cannot.
How do you guys feel about? Because it's mainly men. I ain't gonna lie to y'all ladies. We the only ones pull these type of shenanigans because we can get away with it. I live with my mother because I'm going through a separation, but I only text you, and you can't spend no time with me after 10 p.m.
I don't even know what those women are.
They exist.
You know some of them. You know some of them.
Well, I'm
but
not
they feel
aware.
like they feel like you gonna judge them. That's why you don't know that they going through this.
Yeah, they going through this right now.
Yeah.
It's people out there right now saying he going through a separation,
Yeah.
I don't.
but yet you can only text him and you never hear from him after 10 p.m.
What?
You can call, you can fax, you can email,
Listen.
you can send a carrier pigeon.
So-
you ain't gonna get no response when
So
I'm
check
in
it
the
out.
house because I'm with
Check it
my
out.
mother.
Check this out. This real shit right here. This real shit right here. If you call me after 9 o'clock, chances are I'm not gonna answer.
Why?
Because when I first meet you, I'm gonna tell your black ass, I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You know what I mean? So you know not to even call me by then. So when I'm over your house, I can literally leave my phone face up because it ain't gonna ring anyway.
Now that's game. See, that's why you gotta bring an old school player in. What do you feel about that, DC? I know you ain't never felt for this game, but what do you feel about it?
No.
You don't think these type of people exist?
I would love to believe not. I really would. I would like to see her. I would like to meet her.
DC.
I'm serious.
DC.
This sounds crazy.
DC.
You already know what it
DC,
is.
these young ladies
I
are
don't
real.
believe it. I don't.
These young ladies exist
Really?
right now.
I don't
Literally,
believe it.
it's a young lady right now at the grocery store mad and she cannot reach her boo because he's taking care of his mother and he going through some things.
I'm telling you, it's one right now. Mad. Right now.
There's
somewhere.
one right now, mad.
Not even in the world.
There's somebody
in
watching
the
this
DMV.
show right now, mad.
In the
Talking about,
DMV.
this can't be my life. You know what I mean? You
I'm trying to
didn't
tell
do
you.
proper investigations. You didn't ask the right questions, and he was able to play games with your emotions and hype you up to disbelieve your own mind.
So, and then let me say this about these red flags, right? You only recognize red flags when you want to see a red flag.
So,
Yeah.
So this shit could be glaring. Like I just told you, I'm a walking red flag. They don't care nothing about that. I tell a woman off top, listen, you don't want to fuck with me, you going to be fucked up. I mean, damn, I ain't supposed to cuss. My bad.
It's
we'll beep it
uncensored.
out.
You know what I mean? You don't want to mess with me because you're going to be messed up on the backside. Because I'm telling you right now, but I lay it out. I say, listen, I'm capable of A, B, and C, but if you want D, E, F, you got to find another dude.
So I am agreeing with you because you give me the option whether I want to deal with this BS or not. That's just like a married man. That's just like a man in a relationship. That's just like a man that's sick or whatever the case may be. You give me the option to say, okay, am I going to deal with this mess or am I not going to deal with it? You give me the option. So I appreciate your honesty. Now, whether I'm going to deal with that bullshit or not, it's a totally different story, which Alicia A. probably would not. But there are some females out there who would rather be able to in and out whenever they want to, just like men.
But I'm gonna give you the. All right, so I'm gonna give you the real piece on how people disregard how females. I can, you know what I mean, because I'm a dude. I see a red flag. I don't care nothing about them because you know what I mean. I'm trying to fuck, but how they disregard the red flags is because something they need that they feel like this person is capable of providing, and not necessarily monetarily.
it could be emotional.
Now, for the most part, monetarily, but not necessarily monetarily.
Oh, you got that guap like that? Did you have different ones? And
Nah, I got good pain.
oh, God.
I'll put it like this.
All right.
I realized in my travels as my misspent youth, let's just put it like that.
That's the married man version.
I realized in my travels dealing with women that if you find someone with enough low self-esteem that you can tell her anything and she will believe it. My favorite line when I used to meet a person in a club, I used to look them directly in the eye and I would tell them I love them. And they will fall for it every
See,
time.
you get handled different ways like that. I'm trying to tell you.
I used to get handled. Sorry, kids. God bless you now. God bless you now. Now, my next red flag, sleeping with the phone underneath the pillow.
What? Grown?
Grown people do this. DC, I don't know where you live at.
Well, you know
I
what?
live in a world of reality, baby.
I do too, but I don't think I have girlfriends like that. Most of my circle is married, but I was married too at a young age. So a lot of that playing stuff, I never got a chance to do. Just now in my 40s, I'm doing the damn thing, but I don't.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
sleeping with the phone?
Hey,
Hey, seriously, y'all call and tag and I need to know what is that all about? You got some serious business going on.
Hey man, I got so many women calling
That
me.
is
I gotta keep the phone tight underneath the pillow. I got some pictures in the phone I gotta hide.
It's a
I ain't got
security
time
lock.
for you to be playing around my phone trying to figure out the password,
That's too
trying
much.
to undercoverly take my picture while I'm
Who
asleep, put my
does
fingerprint
that?
on the joint. Hey, I had a life before I embraced the Lord. Man. Like,
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord. Won't
Hallelujah.
Won't he do it?
I mean, now that he on his own with that one. I don't do all that shit. You know what I mean?
life, I had a wild
I'm
life.
not, because I sleep wild. I'm not putting my phone under the pillow, none of that. My phone is going to go on whatever side of the bed that I sleep on between the mattress and the box spring.
Damn. That's even worse.
He said between the mattress
And the box spring.
Between the mattress and the box spring. In order to get mine, you're going to have to wake me up and roll my black ass over. What you will not do is go up in that motherfucking phone. Shit.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
This man said the mattress and the box spring.
Yeah.
That's some new stuff right
Tucked
there.
under.
That's some new stuff right
Tucked
there.
under. That's where the
That's wild.
that's where the charger at. That's where the charger's at.
So DC, you
Yeah.
telling me you ain't never had a friend come to you and tell you they fell for something like this? Not even nothing.
They have fell for some things.
What
but
did they fall
nothing
for
to
then?
this
Come on now,
capacity.
this is a place. Of
The banana and the
honesty.
tailpipe.
Just them lying, basically saying that they lived with their mom and they really was living with the wife and
Well,
I
that's
mean-
a classic right there. You know, I can only text you after 10 p.m.
I never gotten that before, but I get he only called me a certain time. I've never met his family. I
sometime-
never been introduced.
Have
to,
you ever been a
never
weekend
took me
girl?
to. Huh?
Have you ever been a weekend girl?
No. If I was, I probably didn't know it, but
I only see you on Saturday.
no, I never had that type of situation.
Yeah, somebody else got Monday, somebody else got Tuesday.
Oh, you talking about that damn song?
Yeah.
It's a song like that.
Well,
Because it's honesty.
I tell you this, when I first came home from prison, yeah,
You prison
I had-
Negroes are jackasses.
we what?
Ooh.
Y'all some jackasses.
Hold on.
Prison Negroes. Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
said
First
it.
of all, I'm far enough removed from prison that I'm not a prison Negro anymore.
Okay, well, you just said when I was in prison, so I just
I said when I
piggybacked
came,
off
when
of
I
what
came.
you said.
Yeah, no.
Don't take offense to it.
Nah, you called me a prison Negro.
Uh-huh.
I gotta take offense to
I
that.
did.
I'm far enough removed from that to where as though I'm no longer what they call that word institutionalized.
Okay.
I don't take the towel washcloth on a hanger and my soap in my room no more. I don't do that no more. I leave it in the bathroom now. Really.
Yeah, what were you about to say, Andrew? You said when you first
He's too
arrived back.
Oh
home.
yeah, I had a hell of a rotation. And they knew it though. They knew it.
So
Listen.
you was upfront and honest.
I see you get Sunday and Wednesday. I had Saturday was open because that was my freestyle day. But I had a Friday and Monday and a Tuesday, Thursday.
That's a damn job.
That is a job sometimes.
I didn't listen. I didn't even have to keep track. They would make sure that they'd make sure. They'd be like, listen, you know it's Tuesday tomorrow, and I'll be around there to pick you up. We going la 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 la. I'd be like, all right, cool. It's your day.
It's your day. Wow.
I'm sorry we're shocking you.
We're not shocking them.
I'm not shocked.
We're not shocking
I'm
them.
not shocked. I've heard of these things.
I promise you.
It's just that you really facing somebody who actually is one, put in this lifestyle. I think it's, like I said, on your behalf, I respect it because you're telling the truth. However, it doesn't make it right.
It depends.
Why not?
If you tell somebody up front, time out. If
I
I tell
just
you up
said-
front, I look you directly in the eye. And I tell you up front, I'm a lying ass cheater. And you still choose to follow that path, that's on you.
I mean, I'm not even gonna say that's on you. What I'm saying, what I will say is this right here. If I let you know what I'm capable of, right, and you decide what you are capable of accepting, and we roll on, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's the same as I don't believe in monogamy, right? But I don't knock people or I don't say people are wrong for choosing monogamy. That's on them. Whatever floats your boat in life, roll with it. Find a motherfucker that's gonna roll with you. You did what I'm saying? And in my case, I've been fortunate enough until this week to find some joints to roll with me.
So you saying?
What happened this week?
I think he got cut from the team.
Yeah, one of them cut me.
So
One of them cut me.
She was like, I found me a regular.
Nope, that wasn't why. So apparently, I forgot the part where women have their standards on other women, and it's a woman out there that if your folks find out that you had sex with this particular one, because they feel some kind of way about them and how how they live their life or
Right.
whatever, that oh no, I can't mess with you because you hit that.
Oh, so you hit like a bottom of the rung.
Yeah, you
joint.
gotta have standards.
So listen. I'm glad you said that. Because from my perspective, my standards were in order from what I saw from my perspective. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't know what she like when she out with her friends or other people. I can only go by what she exhibits when she with me.
Mm.
Did that make sense?
It does.
Yeah, what's she showing you?
Right. And so now I will say this. Her coochie ain't never stink.
Thank God.
And the best part is we never hit raw, but we did testing together because I test. He'll tell you that.
Okay, you swallowed me before.
That's why.
That's a good thing.
Long as
Yeah.
Sometimes you
So
live a shady
we
life,
tested
long
out,
as 30
even though we
minutes
wasn't
of your
going
life.
raw or nothing, but still, you know what I mean? Let's test this thing out, la. So at the end of the day, you know, Shorty made her choice because she found out some information. Like, I wasn't obligated to say. I'm not obligated because we're not in a relationship.
Right.
I'm not obligated to tell you that I had sex with this person. You know what I mean? And it's not a lie by omission because I didn't come volunteering the information.
Good point. Let me ask y'all a question. 'Cause you made a good point. Do you think that the 90-day rule can be effective today?
Let her answer.
Hey, DC. you
It
take-
it depends. It depends on the person. It depends on the couple. It depends on who you're dealing with. I mean, the first day rule might work for some couples. I know couples have been together since they went on the first date and smashed, and they still together. I mean, I think it depends on the people.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
All right, Drew. I mean, do you think the 90-day rule can be effective?
No.
Just no.
No.
I would say no, but I would say this. Take time to investigate. And take
Yeah,
time
man.
before you get too emotionally invested to really figure out who you with. Because you can be with an absolute certified psychopath
Yep.
and
Lord
not
have
even
mercy.
know it.
Well, I say this. Give me the coochie on the first date.
I don't want on the first date.
I do.
I'm good.
If that's what y'all come to an agreement on, I mean, that's between y'all
I'm-
two.
I'm
I'm not
good.
giving up nothing.
Yeah, I know that's right, DC. I'm good. I want it on maybe the third, maybe the fourth, maybe the fifth, maybe never. Maybe I want to get to know you.
So after you conquer, is it a thing of you saying that you conquer? Because this is what I had a problem with. I found out that after I was involved with somebody, it was a thing of, oh, you know, I smashed Fox. I was the DJ at the time. Oh, I smashed Fox. You know, it's just you just wanted to say that you did it for fuck's sake. Like that didn't make sense to me.
That's a
Just
man.
to say I knocked her down.
That's a man thing. That is a man thing.
Nah, that ain't a man thing. That ain't a man
What do
thing.
you think that is?
That's some fuck nigga
You
shit.
think that's fuckboy stuff?
It definitely is. And I'm gonna tell you why. So fuck boys just want to smash and let everybody know they hit.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? So take me for instance. I love to hit. That's like one of the major goals. Like I can like you, but I want to hit. But I'm not telling nobody. The situation that I just went through, I ain't telling nothing. Ain't your business. It ain't nobody business who I hit. I got one person that I discuss stuff like that with because I know it's not going anywhere. Me and him, we tell each other the truth and we know things about each other that nobody else, you know what I mean, outside of people who was involved know. You did what I'm saying? So with that being said, he was a fuckboy. You did what I mean? And clearly you're a fine woman. So that's like that bragging notch to his boys. You know what I mean? I would say I feel him, but I don't because I have smashed like some major personalities in South Florida. Don't know if you wasn't there, you don't even know I got that.
Yeah, it's different type of men out here.
So you saying, okay, I get you, cause like I don't know, cause some dudes they might be like, that's the joint right there. I got her in my sights. I'm gonna make sure I be the first one to take it down, and then it might go brag about it. But I agree with you too, Andrew. It could be kind of shady because in the day, I want to keep on doing what I'm doing.
That's what. See that part.
I'm just like, if I got a bad joint who known for DJing, who look good, and fine. I want to keep that. I want to keep this in my circles. I want to keep this in my hands. I'm keeping it a secret. I might even we might have an agreement every time I see you. I just say hello and keep it a moving type stuff.
Now I'm gonna tell you when it comes out of F-boy status. If it's like not necessarily a relationship, but an ongoing we seeing each other.
Exactly.
And
Not even claiming him.
And so you wasn't even claiming him.
No.
So you ain't even want nobody to know he hit.
No.
Then why hold?
Then
why you hit? Then why you let him hit?
It was for my personal pleasure. It was for me.
Then you should have said,
I
you
chose
didn't
him.
smash me,
Oh,
I
then-
smashed you.
Yeah, that's what you should have said.
Who goes back and forth like that? I'm a grown woman. I just thought that it was real crazy how I found out and the way that I was carrying the whole friendship. I was like, damn. But the thing about it is, you wasn't even man enough to come to me and say, hey, I did X, Y, and Z. This is what I said.
Why
I got to come.
So how many times y'all smashed?
It was only like a couple of times, maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
That's a few.
Oh, well,
But this was before I even knew.
He was so.
About
He
the
told
situation.
off Buck.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, he was in F-boy status. But
he definitely is.
watch this. You fucked up
Bye.
picking him.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
You ain't
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
See, you gotta watch people moves.
You definitely.
And ironically enough, I promise you, when after he told and you found out, you look back and you said, you know what, I should have known that nigga was gonna tell
Exactly.
anyway, cause he did this right here, he did this right here.
Oh yeah, I started doing a recall.
So you know what? Those red flags that you sped right on past.
Because you wanted to get your little
Just
tickle in.
exactly.
You
That's
want to feel
it.
good for
Yeah, he
that.
was
But
sexy.
it's a lesson learned.
He
It's
was
a
sexy. You
lesson learned.
know what I mean?
He was. The truth about it is, you know what I'm saying? Once you, like you say, get to know who you're dealing with, you found out the dude is a real clown for real. At the end of the day, he wasn't even
I'm
nothing.
pretty
to
sure he was a good looking young man.
Yeah.
I know
He
you ain't
was
got.
alright.
I know you ain't got no ugly bodies on your tab. I hope not. I hope you ain't got no boogaloos. You know what I mean?
Everybody got a boogaloo
Everybody
somewhere.
got a boogaloo.
Oh,
Everybody
got a boogaloo somewhere.
Skeleton.
Everybody. She got one. I'll tell you. I promise you this right here.
If I do,
It's-
I would never, ever. I'm not that type of person. I'm not allowed to put that out there.
No, I'm just saying. It's one person on her hit list, right? That she's not going to admit to hitting.
I would never do that. Now, I would never do that.
Jesus.
I would never.
Like
do that.
I got about 3 or 4. Like I ain't gonna tell you I hit them. Nah, they might cause you.
Nobody
Norris-
volunteering the information.
Nah, but I'm just saying, Norris, you already know me. I'm gonna be like, nah, I ain't did nothing. If you wasn't there, you wasn't there.
If you wasn't there. All right. My
Okay.
next red flag.
You funny.
My next red flag
What's that?
that I think that people do get away with. I was at work. I have you call my job, my friend answer, tell you I'm at work, and then I'm really somewhere else.
That just happened to me on the phone on my way here.
You called a nigga job
No,
and he wasn't there?
No. I was on the phone. I was on the phone speaking with someone, and he was at work. I said, "You finishing up?" He's like, "Yeah, I need help with this email." So I helped him with the email, and the store phone rang. And I said, "Who's calling after hours?" He was like, "Oh, that's such and such wife." I was like, "Where is he?" He was like, "Oh, he went down the street." I knew exactly what the hell that meant. He outside doing some shit he ain't got no business doing.
So watch this. Watch this. Watch him. Because he shouldn't have told you that.
Yeah,
He shouldn't have said that.
That's a violation of man.
First of all, he did it not. I was on the cell phone. He
I understand.
picked up the phone.
I understand
Already-
that. No. I understand
Listen,
that you
I ain't
heard
no
the conversation.
fool.
I understand you heard all that. What I'm saying is, when you asked him a direct question, he posted no look that joint and kept it moving.
Yeah, it's a violation
Period.
of man.
I already told him, I said, "Oh, y'all look out for each other around there, huh?" He just started to laugh. But I already know what that means. We are friends, though. Ain't nothing happening between that.
Okay, then. Because that's a violation.
Yeah, but it's
red
funny
flag,
how it
violation of man code, 15-yard penalty.
happens. So what happens when that happens to you? You call your wife not there? Because it's not just a
Woo!
men thing.
Oh, your
My
wife ain't there?
My
She ain't at
current
work?
situation, I can trust my current situation. I can.
You hear this shit?
I can 100% not even worry about it. Now, in the past, those situations, heck no. Heck no. It's been times I done pulled up and you've been and shit. I found exes with dudes. And then I got in car chases and all other types of crazy stuff. So, nah, but my current situation, no red flags there.
Good.
No
Gladiator.
red
I like
flags
Miss
there.
Kim.
Kimberly's awesome. I mean,
He's trying to come home, Kim.
Kimberly's awesome. You know what I mean?
No,
Hey,
she is a beautiful lady.
yeah,
Beautiful
she's an
lady.
awesome person.
Great choice.
Keep me accountable.
Definitely.
Keep me accountable.
That's what's up.
Keep me out of
You,
shenanigans.
we already know he on some.
Andrew's single. He can do what the hell he want to do.
Yeah,
Andrew's
pretty
single.
much.
I mean, I'm single. I'm
I
single,
mean,
but
he got
do
a red
have-
flag going on right now. He texting underneath the table. Red flag.
No, that's not. All right, so I can be candid. You know me. I always I'm straight about something. So, a family member of mine has a court hearing coming up Monday, and another family member of mine is coming, who is a lawyer, is coming in from out of state. You know what I mean? And she wanted some information.
Oh, cool beans. I hope it work out for him.
Yeah, sending no prayer.
I'm waiting. Reggie, do we have the letter available yet so we can discuss this lovely letter?
People to see the letter too, or you want to just read it?
As long as I can see it,
Okay.
or one of us can see it. I'm already half blind.
There you go.
Who got good eyesight here can read from far away?
Oh man, I got you.
Oh, Andrew said he got us.
I was dating someone, and he kept telling me not to fall in love with him. At first, I ignored it. Then it got to a point where it started hurting my feelings because I was like, why do you keep telling me that? Are you telling me that you don't give a fuck about me and you never will? I felt like we were in the beginning stages and I hadn't reached the love stage yet. Also, he told me he needed to tie up some loose ends. To me, it means another woman. He started rejecting me for sex. It just seemed suspicious. So I spoke to him about it, and the only thing he said was he didn't know what to say. This was Saturday. I called this morning, no answer. In the midst of me speaking my mind to him, I got mad and told him I don't care about him, which is a lie. I just didn't feel comfortable telling him how I feel.
Who want to take that first? Because I already kind of spoke to the person, so I have a little bit more information. But who want to take it first?
With that situation right there, to me, it just seemed like maybe he really was dealing with something. Maybe he really did have to top some loose ends, and maybe he could have just not being honest with her. But her as a female, on the flip side of it, you always got to guard your heart. You got to protect yourself at all costs. So even like she didn't tell him that she was comfortable, she was mad, which we do lash out when we're mad, when we're upset, we say some things. I just told somebody not to call me the other day. Don't call my phone no more. Do I know he gonna call me? Hell yeah. But we have to learn how to mean what we say what we mean. She told this man she didn't care, but I think her not saying anything was a response than just telling him a lie.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather you not tell me anything than just to hurt my feelings.
All right. When I spoke to the person, well, Drew, you want to respond to what you know, then I'm gonna give you more information.
Run! You was a hit.
Pretty much.
You was on the hit list. You got hit. You know what I mean? It ran its motherfucking course. Move on.
See, when I spoke to the person, because when I read this, initially I thought she was a side chick. So when I spoke to her about the phone, I was like, I have a few questions because I read your information. What you were missing or critical details were, did you spend the night at his place? She was like, yes, we spend every weekend together.
Every weekend.
At his place of residence.
Mm-hmm.
He's went through a divorce, have kids. The wife live out of state, kids live out of state. Next issue, she was like, he started drinking. I was like, did he recently lose a job? Nope, he worked a good job. Did he recently lose a family member? Nope, no family member lost. I was like, men don't start just drinking and disappear and denying a woman sex unless it's someone else holding my attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
He's a drug addict?
no.
You sure?
I was about to say,
That
some
sound-
people have
'cause-
secret
'cause-
addictions.
Saying there's some
now-
crackhead activities.
Now with this information, right? This is addict behavior right here.
And depending on the drug, you don't want to have sex.
Yeah, depending, you know what I mean?
So-
He might be a dope fiend.
So you saying,
If he a crackhead, keep having sex though.
but if he a dope fiend,
Because you ain't gonna get but 3-4 minutes anyway.
this a dope fiend
I
move
cannot
right
with
here.
him.
Yeah, this dope fiend mode.
And you've been through these issues, so you would know.
Man, listen. So I've been in several relationships. I'm a recovering addict myself, right?
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm coming up on 9 years.
That's what's up.
Every relationship that I fucked up behind drugs, right? If you go ask the women that the other part, significant other, all of them gonna say the same thing. I never had to worry about whether he was cheating or not. That wasn't never the issue. Now, what I did have to worry about was this nigga sitting up in the crack house somewhere. You know what I mean?
So,
So
dear Miss Unknown, you may be dating someone who's going through recovery, and he's trying to get his life in order.
Drop the pipe and let the little boy go.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we need to love ourselves better. She got low self-esteem.
Say, that's a major
She
low.
got
Vintage got the heat.
Welcome back to an unknown letter writer. You may be in a situation you don't want to be in. Get out. Get out now. Get out.
Out. I mean, because clearly that's not gonna work.
Hey, more information. He did call back. He tried to start light conversation, and after that, we don't know what happened because we tried to reach out to her to get her point of view.
She's ashamed. She's ashamed.
I mean, oh yeah.
She's ashamed right
yeah.
now. Because if she answered the phone when you call, then that means she's gonna have to say that they have been talking more consistently, and they're gonna be going out. They probably out on a date right now.
That's why I couldn't get. That's why I couldn't get an answer. Direct to voicemail.
They out right now.
So she probably getting smashed right now.
No, she got the Summer's Eve popping. You know what I'm saying? And the little coochie spray. You know, little good sense coochie spray. He done popped the Boss Rhino. It's on tonight.
But in situations like that, if he did call me back and I had to carry the situation, I would carry it how I want to carry it. We're going to do things on my terms. Being as though that's how it is I'm going to walk in there and my phone going to be upside down now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play this my way. If I want to continuously be involved with you, we're going to rock.
You don't play
in my lane.
Two can play this
Absolutely,
game.
absolutely.
No, I'm not really big on playing games.
Me either. But if that's somebody that you want to be involved with.
As I get older, I'm just like, man, I ain't got time for it.
That's why you married. That's exactly why you married.
Call me Kaiser Sose, just like that. Go.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
But so the whole thing, dating is fucked up right now anyway.
Dating is kind of, I don't know, man. Right now, man, it's kind of hard to find a good date because you got the mask on, you can barely go anywhere. Man, that's
what make it good for me. No contact. I ain't got to touch you. You ain't got to touch me. We sit 6 feet apart.
I'd rather touch you.
One thing, man, people need human
I'd
contact.
rather touch you.
No, I can get human contact in different ways.
You got your babies at home, but everybody want to hug.
You I don't want to be touched by a man. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that.
Somebody's arms and be like, I love you.
I got big hands.
I definitely am not talking to you right now.
I like that.
I ain't know if you knew. See,
my man said he got
I ain't
big
know
hands.
if you knew. I can make you feel real safe.
That has nothing
Get on
to
up
do
in
with
here.
the fact that after we encounter one another, that I'm going to feel a certain type of way. At 43, I just turned 43 2 Fridays ago. I am tired of the riffraff. It's either we in or we out. I don't have time for foolishness. I don't. I'm ready to go on vacation. So I'm not about to spend my money on the vacation. And that's another red flag. If I'm always paying for something, always coming out of my pocket, and you get a job, you finally get a job, you get your first paycheck. I know you got stuff that you need to handle, but I can get something. DC, I could get $2.
My love.
$3.
My love. DC,
Ho.
I'm just saying.
May I tell you, as a
I have fallen.
Brother, unless you have time already invested into that situation,
Yeah.
you should never bring
You
in
out here
someone.
fucking with broke niggas?
You should never
Don't
build
say
up.
that.
Don't never
It's
build
not
up.
that he didn't have a job. He lost his job.
Did you have time invested? Though?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay,
All
you
right.
had time invested. I give you that. But
Yeah, I
you
give you
had time
that.
invested.
I give you that.
Somebody just now told me, I think it's one of my wife's aunt's quotes. You never get a man on his feet, because when he get on his feet, he will leave you.
No, I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah.
So here's see now that's like that's a what does conundrum mean?
That's
Well,
a
why would
sticky
you bring
situation.
it up if you don't know what it means?
It mean pretty
It
much
sound
it's like
good?
you trapped in a bad situation. Like
Boom. So that's like a conundrum, right? And I say that because when people fall on hard times affect people differently. And you never know how you're gonna
React, respond,
and
Yeah,
recover
right.
from hard times. Like me, I'm fortunate. I have been so motherfucking broke. I lived in a shelter with everything on my back. So you can take all my shit today. I'm good, right? I just ain't gonna be high, and I'll get it all back. But so when people lose everything, especially if you're already dealing with somebody, then that means you already know what they're capable of, and you already know that they haven't reached their full capabilities, right? So a lot of times we stick around with people when people are quote unquote fucked up, because we know where they came from, we know what they're capable of, and we want to see them get back to it. But the problem is a lot of times we don't know how that adversity has affected
Their mental
their mental. You get what I'm saying? So I know I seen a dude. Jive had it at one point, right? He lost it, and the woman that he was dealing with, I'm talking about, held him down. When he got back on top, he was just doing anything, trying to prove that he, you know what I mean? It's like that ego piece get bruised when you lose everything. So now you got to do a whole lot of extra outside of what you should be doing or what
So
you would
people will
normally
recognize
do.
that I'm back on top. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
so you spending
Mm-hmm.
money you supposed to probably don't need to be spending. Bringing women in you don't need to be around.
Yeah.
But a lot of times in situations like that, where you have that person who's not on the up, and you have that other spouse, significant other, that is willing to make sure that you're okay. When you do get your ends back, when you do get back on your feet, you definitely have to remember who was there for you when nobody else wasn't. That's the point that I was trying to make. It's like you know they give you your ass to kiss, like we were supposed to do this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's why I went that point right there. That's why that's what mainly I was speaking on indirectly. Because we don't know how things affect people.
Yeah, mentally.
Right.
And I'll tell you this. I was in a long-term relationship. I don't had no kids and got 5 grandkids. That's how long I was in this motherfucking relationship. Right? And for a whole year I was out of work. But I got food stamps. But every day I would get up and I would go into the city. Luckily enough, she made enough to support everything. And not once did she make me feel less than a man because I wasn't working and I wasn't bringing money in. You understand what I'm saying? Like when we go out, she would want to go to a restaurant or something because, you know, I was kind of like in my depression because I ain't got it. So we would go out. She would actually give me the card.
Hey, that's me. That's what's up.
You understand what I'm saying? Here, you take care. You take care of everything.
Yes, indeed.
Of what we gonna need.
I'm done with this shit.
You did what I'm saying? So, but that is because she is a woman's woman. You understand what I'm saying? It takes a special type of woman to really know how to allow a man to be a man without having, quote unquote, the manly things.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
DC said she tired. She ain't building
Yeah,
nobody
I
else
am.
up.
I
You
think
fall off, that's it.
No, I'm not saying that. If we're invested, we're invested. But I think I'm falling into the same trap where it always end up with this whole money situation, and I'm just like, I'm tired. I want to be taken care of too at the same time. I don't. That's what. Listen, I'm not on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that I'm on money. I'm just out here looking for somebody
You want
with
somebody
money.
financially stable.
I don't want to always be the one giving, but don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't want it to be when you get yours, you keep yours. No, it's not supposed to work like that. We're supposed to be doing this thing. You don't understand unanimously, then that's how it's supposed to go. However, I have learned my lesson. That Alicia went out in 2020's trash. You feel me?
Because I'm putting it like this.
I ain't getting brand new. I'm going to still keep my heart, but...
Off some grown man type stuff, me personally, I don't want a woman paying for nothing. You know what I mean? Me and my wife, we go 50-50, all that other good jazz, but just not to do nothing, that's some sucker stuff.
Let me tell you something. So, where I'm at with life, period, I like to see people win.
Yes.
Right? I don't care who you are. I like to see you win. And if I fuck with you, I'm gonna try to make sure if you doing shit with me, chances are you gonna make more money off a move than I'm gonna make. Because I got several different moves. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I only try to fuck with people who want to see me get money. Just like I want to see them get money. Do that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I want to see you win because if I win and you winning, we both winning. I'm securing my bag, you secure your bag, and we put those bags together. That's a whole different type of bag.
And that's the thing. I don't even have to be with you in order for my mindset to be like that. We could haven't gotten each other, been friends, and the friendship's still going. If I come into a situation and I know you can benefit from it, I'm going to hit you up and let you know what's going on. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about.
So, and I don't require much. I'm gonna tell you something. So, Puffy, right? Puffy owns Ciroc. Puffy don't drink Ciroc.
No.
Right? Kim Porter, when she was alive, she ain't drink Ciroc.
No.
But and they wasn't together.
No.
But when you seen Kim Porter in the club in that VIP, what was in that ice bucket?
Ciroc.
A bottle of Ciroc. You know why?
Brandon and winning.
Because when Puffy win, she win. I was dealing with a woman, and I'm in the liquor industry. Matter of fact, that's how we met. And at the time, I had a vodka that we distributed in the DMV. I had a vodka. So I was in a relationship with this chick. She drank. I don't drink. She drank. This motherfucker, right? I don't care what you drink. If you want to drink Smirnoff, drink it. But when you take pictures and putting them on social media with drinks, I don't need you. If you with me, I don't need you to have Smirnoff in your picture. I need you to have my shit in your picture.
All right.
Brandon.
You can pour my shit out and put all the Smirnoff you want in it. But when you take a picture, you shouldn't be taking a picture with nothing but my shit.
Because it's Brandon. And when you win, I win.
Yeah, because when I win, you win.
Now, DC did bring up a good red flag. Because we know some dudes out here who is driving a woman car.
Oh, man.
At home in her apartment.
Preach.
Playing PlayStation.
What?
While she at work. That's the ultimate red flag. And then pick you up for work late. Now, who want to take that one first? DC claims she ain't never seen none of this stuff.
So listen.
I worked at a government building. I used to see this all day, every day.
I start my day. I work at the government building. That's where I keep my equipment at over in Southeast DC. Right? Department of Human Services building. I don't work for the government. We government contractors. Every day, chicks would be out back. They get off at 5:45. They out back, tapping that toe, right? Calling back, blowing people's phone up, and then you see the dude pull up in the car. When she opened the car door to get in, all the weed smoke come out, right? Or my personal favorite, because I'm always in the parking lot, when they pull up and they get dropped off by this bum, and they go in their purse and they give the bum some money to put some gas in the car. I'm done, son.
I I'm gonna take this one because DC act like she ain't never seen nothing.
Now
I got a little bit more for you, Drew.
Go ahead.
How about you barely get your foot on the curb? You ain't even out the car, and he done pulled off for you.
Oh yeah. The momentum of the car shut the door.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just shoo, gone. And you just like.
I've just never been disrespected on that type of level. Have I seen it? Yes, but not in my personal circle. No. I've heard about it. I've just never witnessed it before.
Yeah, those dudes exist.
Yeah, but some red flags come with the that we have not discussed is the tempers and the attitudes. And the first time he give you a big ass hunch and it turn into a neck choke or a smooch, and then it gets to a.
Yeah, that's too much.
And that's what the females too.
Yeah, I put like this, man. I know you've been through your issues. I realized at 21 that that's not the move for me personally. At 21, I had a hooded girlfriend, and she
A hooded girlfriend.
a hood spin gone girlfriend.
Damn, you gonna put the high school on
He
deck?
said spin
That's
guard.
why I'm from the hood. So
Well, at least they closed
now.
now.
I used to love my hood rats. She used to like to punch me in my face, and one day I did hit her, and I realized at that moment that that's not the move. So she used to still hit me, but I used to just pick her up and do other things to her than hit her back.
Oh, I done beat
I let
plenty.
y'all use
I
y'all
done
imaginations
beat
for
some
that one,
ass in my day.
kids. But nah, I'm just like, if that is a major red flag, but that's a red flag to get the hell out.
Oh, I done
Yeah,
beat.
that's what I'm saying.
If I gotta raise my voice at you or put my hands on you,
But a
What-
lot
what-
of people look at that as the stupid thing. First thing, oh, he loved me. Oh, he really cared about me.
Let me tell you
You
something.
smacked
One of
me
my
up this
best
morning.
relationships ever.
y'all was beating.
Oh, we
up-
was some rumbling motherfuckers.
Y'all was beating each other and having
Oh,
crazy
man.
wild
Yeah.
intimate encounters. Huh?
Yeah, I almost married her,
Yeah, that
but
was-
then I got high.
That was my life back in the day, DC. She
And
used to
then
punch
I
me in my
got
face.
high.
I'd pick her up and throw her on the bed, and we used to rough each other up and do other things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But the makeup sex was good, though, right?
Yeah, thank you, Father God, for grace and mercy. That's all
But
I
I'm
can say.
gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna tell you something though about these red flags and why they get overlooked a lot of times.
I'm lonely.
No,
I'm emotionally damaged.
mm-mm,
Low self-esteem.
mm-mm.
Why
Egotistical behavior.
then?
Shit, I know they ain't gonna do that shit to me. You know what I mean? Like for instance, when a female start off as a side chick, then get upgraded to the main chick, and feel like he's not gonna go get a side chick to replace your position. Oh, nah, he ain't gonna do that to me. I fuck him real good and all that. No. Just remember how you got him.
It's how you lose them.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you side chicks out there thinking it's cute. It's not cute.
Definitely
And
not.
even if he does choose to upgrade you because his whole other situation fell apart, there will be another side chick around the corner.
No, I'm just saying though. So I'm not listen, side chicks. I'm not telling y'all to go break up with your dude and all
Leave
that.
that lady husband alone.
No. I'm not telling you to do that. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you to be the best side chick that you can be. Know your position, and even if him and the main chick break up, allow that man to go get another main chick and stay in your role because it works for you. You might not be happy in the main role.
Damn.
We know you happy in the side chick role,
That's crazy.
so let's stay there.
DC, what do you got to say about that
No,
craziness?
sir.
Have you ever been a side chick?
No, I have never
No,
been anybody.
knowingly? Not secretly?
No.
You know what I like. You know what I like
you know
for
you never been a side chick.
Well, if he's just that damn good to
when
keep
women-
it under wraps like that, then no, I've never been a side chick.
when women get asked that question, I prefer for them to say, "I've never knowingly been a side chick."
Well, I would say that. That's what I say. He got to be real good at it. So I won't say that I've never been. Maybe I just never know.
Right.
Okay, we'll give you that.
I never know.
I ask this question every few years. I asked it 3 years ago. Facebook reminded me. I asked this question 3 years ago. I asked the question again.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot of side chicks out here. is over 80-some comments of side chicks. And some
I
of
love
them said
this.
they knew.
But a lot of women
Some
like
of
to
them
be
said
the
they
side
went
chick.
into it willingly, and some of them said they enjoy being in the other woman's bed.
I love the disclaimer
That's
too.
crazy.
I'm not proud of it, but I was a side chick when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nah.
you are. You proud of it? Because I would have kept the shit to myself.
Some of them last week, some of them last month, and some of them are today.
Whatever the fuck I ain't proud of, I just move right on. I breeze right on past, so I ain't got to tell you.
I just believe in karma. I just believe in karma.
I don't know, man. I hope it is no karma because I done did some wild stuff in my youth.
I mean,
If it is, I got
but
my
that comes
muffins
that
coming.
now that comes into play with your spirituality. Once you repent and you talk to God about some things and you get some stuff in order with God, then you doing and walking that path. But outside of that, and you still doing the same thing, I just don't.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm gonna say.
But
Nah,
in
nah,
reference
I
to
ain't-
karma, in reference to things
on
happening
karma. I
to
believe
you,
in that. I believe in karma. But see, so I believe in you. The universe gonna give you what you give it, right? And I actually broke up with a chick because I ain't want my karma fucked up,
Wow.
like real life.
So you got a conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally and. We still talk. She seeing the dude. She was like, "Well, Drew, I'm seeing this dude, but la la la." I say, "Man, listen, man, get that man some pussy. Do that. Get that man some pussy, right? Like I probably see it this weekend because I got to put a ceiling fan up. But I told her flat out. I say, "Man, listen, I gotta leave you the fuck alone because you are a genuinely good person, and fucking with you, my karma gonna be fucked up, and I'm gonna have all kind of bad luck."
Now that's what's up. I have a question for y'all. Both single, so again, I'm out the game. I'm on the bench. I ain't got to worry about this type of stuff. What do you look for, or what red flags are you looking for when dating? I mean, especially during these interesting times.
Early on, you really can't tell when people lying, but I did just meet somebody that I know now I'm not going to be able to keep a conversation going. If you don't care for yourself, you won't care about me. If you have self ailments going on, you won't even go to the hospital, go to the doctor, and you rather go take a drink, go to your buddy's house, go get something to eat. The craziest things, being irresponsible. I definitely can't deal with that, especially in my situation. So, no, being responsible is a big thing for me.
Did I tell you I'm gonna give you my number before?
Did I tell you I wasn't interested before?
Oh, well, that was
Mike
then. I ain't know.
drop.
I ain't know. You might have changed your mind.
Oh, you might. Did you change in the process of this conversation?
No, I'm still gonna tell the truth. I'm still gonna tell the motherfucking truth.
I'm just trying to figure out if some things done changed, God has moved on your heart, and you did repent, and you really was talking to God on that phone. I don't know, but I ain't no damn fool either.
What you mean? Like, did I change or what?
That's that bullshit. You kicking it already.
No, I ain't. I'm
you
not
got
kicking.
the whole
'Cause
body language lingo going and everything.
I want clear
I'm hip.
understanding on what you mean.
What you mean?
What I'm saying is this right here. I say I'm gonna give you my number. You say you're not interested. That was then. Okay, so I said it again. Who knows? Things change.
What the cuss word could have changed in between the time that you just said what you had to say to now? You just said to me, I ain't shit.
Well, I ain't say I wasn't shit.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
In the beginning
I ain't
In
made
the
it say.
beginning of the conversation. See, that's that bullshit right there. I can't do
I
it,
ain't
bro.
made it say. Hold
you
on,
don't
hold on,
even
hold on.
remember what
I
you
didn't-
say.
Because
Red flags.
I didn't mean to say I ain't shit.
Yeah,
I
oh,
meant
you
to
did.
say-
You said it proudly.
I
Roll
meant-
the tape back, Reggie.
I meant to say.
Like, seriously. You was like, oh, I'm going to tell you, I ain't shit. I ain't shit. You said it just like that.
No, but I did
had
say I'm gonna
some
tell you what I'm
emotional
capable
I
of.
wanted to say, but y'all got me over here crying.
So
now.
I'm just saying. So like you just told us about the dude that you know he's done. So that means it's an opening on the roster, and I might be able to try out for the team.
Jazz Drew, she said you ain't even on the bench.
I'm good for. Listen.
First of all,
You ain't
Listen,
got tickets
I'm
to
not
the
a starter.
stadium.
I will say this: I'm not a starter, right?
you're not
But I
anything.
am. I'm a hell of a.
You're not anything on my list.
I'm a hell of a six man.
I got you being a hell of a six man for
You-
somebody else,
Nah,
not
I'm
Alicia.
No, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey,
You don't know the
dude.
benefits of fucking
Hey,
with me.
Slim.
DC though, I was gonna say this, but y'all got me crying. Oh,
What was you going to say? Because he needs to take a break and think about what
I was
he
about to get
said.
emotional and say,
What?
I love you. I want you to find someone who can take care of you 100%. It seems to me that you will kind of find a lot of almost rubs. But I want you to find that one dude who can take care of your heart because you've been through enough bullshit in your lifetime.
You are about to make me tear up. Don't do that.
And,
Now I can protect your heart.
and I do worry sometimes because I done seen people in your fight and some of them didn't win. So every day I root for you to win. So whoever this guy is out there, get your shit together because I ain't got time for you bullshitting my homegirl. She's a lovely young lady, and everybody, when my man came in the room, he was like, "That's fine, drink you, bro." Yeah, so, you know, I love my babe, and I ain't got time for you to be out here, dealing with a lot of broke down Negroes.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Hey,
And
You should go on a
I'm
date
doing
with
my
me.
part by staying away from what the usual is, which is, like I told you before, my dilemmas. So I'm just staying away from it. And being lonely sometimes it plays a part in it. I read a lot more books. I'm definitely deeper into my craft. I'm talking to God a lot more. I'm trying to work out a little bit. And spending more time with my children. So,
during those lonely times, you can always buzz yourself a little bit. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
well, we are not going to get into that. Now, that part is my business and my business alone. You were irritating.
I can help you with that. I'm just saying I can help you with that. That's like
Dude.
that's like one of my areas of expertise.
Says who?
Listen. So I kind of feel like you trying to put me in a trick bag when you say says who. Like
Yeah,
you want
'cause
me to
who-
riffle off this list or whatever. You be like, nigga, you got your list is too
All I'm
extensive.
saying is this: you telling me basically you're certified. You got some type of PhD in this. You're a connoisseur of this.
Well, I took a class.
Oh, okay,
I took a class.
okay.
When I was I want to say we was in the water somewhere near the British Virgin Islands, and I took a class. This lady was giving a class on how to make females orgasm, right? I learned a lot of shit. Like, did you know you got a G spot in your stomach?
Of course. Did I know that I'm a female? I hope most females know their body. I know my body.
Most don't.
Yeah, I know my body.
Most don't know about that motherfucking stomach G spot. I got you. I know how to.
It's more than one way to have an orgasm.
Oh yeah, I know how to. And I ain't even talking about no penetration or none of that. I'm just saying I got you.
This is gonna be the funniest show ever. Second funniest, male ego in this show.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't have no ego.
Brian and neck and neck.
Lies you tell.
I ain't got no ego.
You just told a lie.
No, I'm not.
You
Well, I don't
definitely
have
have
negative
it.
ego.
Last question. 'Cause,
Okay.
this is gonna take a little while to wrap up.
What?
What is your advice to the young men and young ladies out here? What is your advice how to avoid getting trapped in some of these situations we discussed, and how to avoid red flags in relationships?
Okay, so in reference to avoiding the red flags is not to avoid them. Once you see something, address it. If it does not change, then you make the final decision as to whether you want to deal with it or not. But my advice would be to get advice. Always talk to somebody else to find out what their situation turned out. It's nothing wrong with getting information from somebody else who has gone through what you've gone through. 9 times out of 10, you may find your answer in just that. Because there's a lot of things that we don't know, especially about our elders. And I'm telling you, I used to have those talks with my grandmother. I'd be surprised. I'm like, you did what? You know? And she used to school me on so much. So, I mean, talk to somebody. Always be open to conversation. Always be open to change. Always know that you don't know everything.
Okay,
Don't know everything.
just you.
You don't know everything.
Advice for what?
Just
I mean, I got distracted. My bad.
your advice, man. What is your advice for the young men and young ladies out there on red flags and how to recognize them, or how to just get yourself out of some BS if necessary?
Oh, well, the first piece of advice I would give anybody is learn yourself. Learn yourself. Learn what your capabilities and your strengths and weaknesses are. You dig what I'm saying? Because once you learn yourself, you'll be able to recognize like certain things. Because listen to your inner voice, that lower part that say, man, I know I shouldn't fuck with this broad. You got to listen to that. Because that's your conscience, that's your subconscious that done picked up on that red flag that you missed and telling you, leave her alone or leave him alone. You understand what I'm saying? So when your inner voice talks to you, you gotta listen, you gotta at least pay attention to it. Step back, look at some things, and you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see some shit. Trust me.
All right, my advice from an old school guy, been in the game a long time, for the gentlemen out there. Live your truth so nobody can use your truth against you. My best advice for the guys out there is to be upfront and honest. If you want 3 girlfriends, to all 3 of them, you Monday, you Tuesday, you Wednesday. And anybody who does not agree with being Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, cut them from the roster, because you will find someone who's willing to accept you for you. So that way you don't have to look back on your time on this earth and be like, I was a liar, I was a cheater, and I did a bunch of crazy stuff just for the cookie. Because that, at the end of the day, that's what we tell these lies for. That's why we have all these red flags. It's because we are searching for the cookie. All right, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back with our final quotes and wrap this puppy up. Be right back.
All right. Good conversation.
Vintage got the heat.
Welcome to Unpacked Radio. I am Norris Pope Johnson. I have me DC Baddest. I got my man Jess Drew.
Yep.
Jess Drew now.
This dick. My bad. I had to say it at least
Jesus
one time.
My
Now my nephew going to definitely have to do his editing, because that will not be said on YouTube, because we're not getting another video pulled.
They ain't pulling none of ours.
Yeah, they pulled one of mine.
I'm talking about.
We
talking
talking about
mine.
colorism, and they got us.
Oh no, that's why they got you. You talking about colorism. You talking about some shit that
Yeah,
matters.
they got us.
Them folk don't want you
I
talking
might,
about
I might try my hand to see what YouTube do. I might try my hand. All right, Jess Drew, I know you got your own shows, your own places where you are. So where can people find you before we wrap this thing
Oh
up?
man, I like for people to look me up on social media. You can find me on Facebook at Andrew Wilson, the good government. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter. And do this for me. One crucial thing: when you go on Facebook, I want you to search hashtag Uber for memes, and that's Uber 4 memes. Look me up, and you can catch me every other Thursday from 7 to 9, new day, new time, 7 to 9 on Rip Radio Network, and that's Adult Conversation Reloaded.
All right,
So
do you have
animated.
a man law violation or anything you would like to say to wrap this thing up?
I only got one man law violation.
What's that?
Never die about some shit that don't give a fuck about you.
Now that's facts. DC. What's
Uh,
your final words? Where
my
can
final
people
word, my
find you
final
at?
takeaway. Just be true to yourself. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. I believe that if we start doing a lot more of self-checking, we won't find ourselves in a lot of these hurtful positions at the end of the day, and live in peace and not pieces.
Now next week you got a special guest coming in. Who's coming in
I
next week?
do. Her name is LaShawn Williams, and she's a single mom who basically is telling us her journey about being a single mom, things that she had to do, and she is one transparent lady. So if you haven't gotten a book, I don't have the titles, but I'll have it on the Unpacked website so you guys can take a look at it before she comes on Friday, and it is definitely going to be it's going to be a nice show. It's definitely
She cute?
something. She is gorgeous.
Get my number.
Jesus Christ.
But you trying to holler at me. Live in your own truth, good people.
You told me I couldn't.
Red
holler.
flags.
Live in your own truth,
Red
good
flag.
people.
I told you I'm walking red flag.
All right. My final statement. First and foremost, you can find us on YouTube. Maybe not this video, maybe this video. Hopefully, God, we can keep it on YouTube. We just now moved up to 70. We only been doing the YouTube thing for 3 to 4 months. So I think we're doing well. I hope we're doing well. The comments have been doing pretty well. So you can find us on YouTube at Unpacked Radio. You can find us on Facebook at Unpacked Radio. You can find us on Instagram at Unpacked Radio. And you can email us all your questions at unpackradio@gmail.com. And we will ask your questions live on air. No matter what those questions may be, we will tackle the tough issues because that's what we live for. My final statement, I had to quote my good brother, Pastor Jay. I don't want to leave a trail of broken women, which means to me it's time for us as gentlemen to stop lying and playing games with these women's hearts. Because at the end of the day, we all know what we're doing. We all know we out here playing these childish games, trying to chase awards that don't matter. We're trying to chase how many times can I hit, or how many can I hit, or how many can I knock down. It's time for us to stop these games and be grown men and not little boys. That is my final words of encouragement for all you young brothers out here. Let's all man up. Let's all be a little honest. And let's be factual about our statements. So that way you do not have to leave a trail of broken women. Because I know I got a lot of sins I'm going to have to make up for. So thank you for letting me in your arms.
That's what's up.
All right. We out of here. Salute.
Yes, sir.